only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. These words from Theodore Roosevelt encourage us not to fear mistakes, as they are an essential part of learning and growth. The key is not to avoid failure, but to take action and face challenges boldly, stepping out of our comfort zones and attempting new things, even at the risk of failure, is already a significant stride forward. This statement reminds us that life is not for those who stand by idly, but for those willing to take risks and act to achieve their dreams. Let us delve into the invaluable lessons of Theodore Roosevelt, a man who dedicated his life to embracing challenges, relentless effort, and fearless action. These principles can inspire us to transcend our limitations and build a meaningful life. One of Roosevelt's renowned quotes, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there," delivers a powerful message about the strength of self-belief in achieving success. Roosevelt understood that the most crucial step to starting any journey is confidence in one's abilities. Self-belief forms the foundation to overcome difficulties and challenges. When you believe you can accomplish something, you generate the momentum to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems arduous. With steadfast belief, obstacles lose their power to hold you back, and that belief becomes a driving force, propelling you closer to your goals. When Roosevelt stated, "You are halfway there," he emphasized not just the importance of starting, but the strength of confidence in the journey toward success. Belief is the critical factor that enables you to begin and persist. Without believing in your abilities, it is easy to give up when faced with difficulties. However, with belief, you have already overcome the greatest barrier that many encounter: the doubt within themselves. The first step in any significant endeavor is to believe you can achieve it, and that belief is the key to overcoming all future challenges. This quote strongly motivates action. In a rapidly changing and challenging world, younger generations often feel lost or lack confidence when confronted with ambitious goals. Roosevelt's message underscores that believing in oneself is the essential starting point for making a difference. Without that belief, one cannot even begin. But with it, you are already halfway there. Through this quote, Roosevelt inspires us to dream and act with unwavering faith in ourselves. All successes, big or small, start with self-belief. And when that belief is paired with action, we can create transformative changes in our lives. This quote serves as a powerful reminder that to achieve our goals, the first and most important step is to believe in ourselves. Everything else is the process of persevering and acting with determination and resilience. Yet belief alone is not enough. Action is imperative. Roosevelt's words, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat," stand among his most celebrated statements. These words convey a profound message about the real value of action and courage in life. Roosevelt asserted that in life, those truly worthy of recognition are the ones who continually strive, immerse themselves in the reality of life, and face challenges head-on, rather than merely standing on the sidelines, criticizing and judging. True courage lies in actively engaging, taking risks, and learning from mistakes to grow further. He conveyed the importance of participating and immersing oneself in the process rather than remaining an observer. Criticism holds no value without concrete action. Successful people are not those who never fail, but those who dare to fail and persist. They understand that failure is an integral part of the journey to success, and each stumble teaches valuable lessons that lead to improvement. Roosevelt emphasized that bravery is about confronting challenges, accepting risks, and standing firm regardless of the outcome. This quote also reflects Roosevelt's deep belief in perseverance and dedication. He maintained that genuine achievement comes only from investing sweat, effort, and sometimes blood into the work. Grand victories belong to those with fiery passion and relentless dedication. Success never comes easy, and those who engage in the arena of life are the ones who will never live in regret or in the shadows of fear. Lastly, Roosevelt warned that those who seek safety and never challenge themselves will never know the taste of victory or defeat. They exist in a gray twilight, devoid of real fulfillment. While they may avoid harm or failure, they also miss out on true glory and personal growth. Roosevelt's words encourage future generations to live boldly, step into the arena of life, face challenges, and not fear failure. Only then can one truly grow and achieve worthy victories. To achieve this, we must act even when conditions are not ideal. Roosevelt further encourages us with his statement, "Do what you can with what you have, where you are." This powerful message highlights the importance of taking action despite imperfections. Roosevelt urged us not to wait for ideal circumstances, but to make the most of what we have and begin where we are. This quote serves as motivation for those who feel limited by a lack of resources, time, or opportunity, instead of waiting for perfect opportunities. Roosevelt taught that we should use what we have and do our best now, because significant changes often emerge from the process of action itself. This message resonates deeply with younger generations. In a challenging world, many may feel constrained by hardships or unfavorable conditions. But Roosevelt taught that there is no reason to delay. You do not need to have everything in place to start. What matters most is your ability to act and work with what you have. Regardless of where you start or the resources available, action holds far greater value than merely waiting. Small efforts create new opportunities, gradually expanding your potential and resources over time. Roosevelt emphasized that innovation and success do not stem from perfect conditions, but from determination and the ability to act in any circumstance. Successful individuals are not those who have everything from the outset, but those who maximize their available resources and take immediate action. Progress comes from continually challenging oneself and moving forward despite obstacles. This quote also reminds us that everything in life can change if we know how to begin. Do not let a lack of resources or opportunities stop you from achieving great things. History's most innovative figures often started with simple, even inadequate, conditions, but found ways to act and make a substantial impact. When you do what you can with what you have, you not only transform yourself, but also create new opportunities for yourself and others. For future generations, Roosevelt's quote is a powerful reminder of the importance of action. Do not let difficulties or limitations hold you back. Every step, whether small or large, brings you closer to your goals. When you act, you not only change your own life, but also have the potential to change the world around you. The only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. This quote by Theodore Roosevelt carries a powerful message about taking action and daring to challenge oneself.
Roosevelt emphasized that mistakes are an inevitable part of learning and growth, and no success is achieved without experiencing failure. According to him, those who never take action will never make mistakes, but this also means they will never accomplish anything. This quote serves as both a reminder of the necessity of action and an encouragement not to fear mistakes, as they are stepping stones to personal growth and future success. Mistakes are not signs of failure, but valuable lessons that help us understand our limits, identify areas for improvement, and explore new approaches. When we take action, we can always learn from imperfections, and these experiences make us stronger for future challenges. Roosevelt believed that those who dare to act, make mistakes, and learn from them are truly worthy of recognition and admiration because they continually strive to achieve their goals. Through this quote, Roosevelt also wanted us to understand that perfection is not the ultimate goal in life. Instead, it is the relentless effort and ability to rise after each stumble that truly matter. In a world where we often focus too much on final outcomes, it is easy to forget that the process and actions are the most critical elements. No one achieves great success without encountering failure, but how we face these failures determines our path forward. By daring to challenge ourselves and accepting mistakes, we not only move closer to our goals, but also build resilience and creativity. For future generations, this quote by Roosevelt serves as a reminder of the importance of action and embracing mistakes as part of the growth process. In today's highly competitive and fast-paced world, where success is often expected quickly, Roosevelt encourages us not to fear failure. Instead, he sees it as an opportunity to learn, improve, and become better. Without making mistakes, one will never grow or achieve greatness. Therefore, this quote inspires us to dream big, take action, and not fear failure, as these challenges are what lead to true success. Ultimately, Theodore Roosevelt teaches us that mistakes are not the end, but the beginning of a new journey, where we continue to learn and move forward. When you dare to try and make mistakes, you are truly living, growing, and creating new opportunities for yourself. Finally, Roosevelt concluded, "Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those timid spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows not victory nor defeat." This statement delivers a profound message about living a life full of challenges and confronting difficulties head-on. Roosevelt encouraged us not only to act, but also to affirm that life becomes truly meaningful when we dare to push our limits, take risks, and embrace failure as part of the journey towards success. Glorious triumphs, even if occasionally marked by failure, bring vibrant and meaningful experiences that a safe life can never offer. In a world where many seek safety and avoid challenges, Roosevelt stressed that the essence of life lies not in avoiding pain or failure, but in confronting them, accepting risks, and striving relentlessly. Those who never take risks and live a timid life will never experience the true joy of victory or understand the growth that failure brings. Roosevelt asserted that challenges and failures are inevitable when you dare to achieve great things. But it is through these setbacks that we learn and grow. These individuals not only survive challenges, but also find fulfillment in the struggle itself. What Roosevelt wanted to convey is that living a life filled with challenges and daring to pursue grand ambitions not only helps you achieve success, but also creates rich experiences that make life worth living. If you only seek safety and avoid all difficulties, you will exist in a gray twilight.
devoid of the authentic emotions of victory and defeat. Life becomes dull and meaningless when you lack the courage to take risks for your lofty goals and instead settle for safety without any growth. It is during the difficult moments, when we face challenges and overcome them, that we can truly appreciate the value of success and understand the meaning of life. This message from Roosevelt is particularly significant for future generations in a society filled with people choosing safe and conservative paths, avoiding challenges. However, those who dare to take risks, confront uncertainty, and embrace failure will be the ones who make a significant difference and change the world. Roosevelt urged the younger generation to be courageous, dream big, and not fear difficulties, because only those who dare to take risks and face failures can achieve glorious triumphs, great accomplishments, and live a fulfilling life. In the end, this quote serves as a powerful reminder of living a complete and meaningful life, not only because of the successes, but also because of the challenges we overcome along the way. Roosevelt taught us that life is truly worth living when we dare to dream big, accept failures, and savor great triumphs. It is in taking risks and confronting challenges that we discover ourselves and the true essence of life. As these noble ideas begin to take root, I hope to guide you closer to Theodore Roosevelt, a man whose journey and legacy continue to transform lives around the world. Not just the 26th President of the United States, Roosevelt was a model of resilience and relentless ambition. Born into a wealthy family, but burdened with frail health, he learned the vital lesson that strength comes not from the body, but from the spirit. Determined to overcome every obstacle in life, he forged a successful career that reshaped American politics, society, and the environment. Roosevelt's life and career stand as a powerful testament to the strength of resilience, vision, and courage. Born into a wealthy family in New York, Roosevelt struggled with poor health from a young age. Instead of succumbing, he developed an iron will, determined to overcome all odds and build an extraordinary life. Through those challenging years, he learned invaluable lessons about perseverance and the desire to rise, which shaped him into one of the greatest presidents of the United States. Entering politics, Roosevelt quickly established himself as a talented leader. After serving in key positions in New York state government, he became vice president under William McKinley. His career reached its zenith when McKinley was assassinated, and at 42, Roosevelt became the youngest president in U.S. history with a strong leadership style. Roosevelt transformed policies and profoundly influenced the American economy and society. He advocated for an ambitious social reform program aimed at protecting workers' rights, combating monopolies, and promoting social justice. Beyond domestic policies, Roosevelt was a pioneer in environmental conservation, significantly contributing to the creation of the U.S. National Park System. He dedicated substantial time and resources to preserving land and wildlife, establishing numerous reserves, national parks, and forests, protecting millions of acres and leaving behind natural legacies we still enjoy today. On the international stage, Roosevelt was equally impressive with his big stick policy, a robust international relations strategy, encouraging the United States to use military power to protect global interests. This policy elevated the U.S.'s global standing, particularly in facilitating the construction of the Panama Canal, a strategic project connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Though he passed away in 1919, Theodore Roosevelt left an enduring legacy, not only as a president, but also in the realms of social reform, environmental conservation, and foreign policy, his societal reforms, conservation efforts, and the way he shaped the U.S. His global position have had a lasting impact, helping the nation grow into a global powerhouse. Roosevelt's gift to the world lies in the values of resilience, courage, and relentless ambition to achieve noble goals, reminding us that challenges are not obstacles but motivators for growth and change. The lessons from Theodore Roosevelt have not only transformed individual lives, but also helped define the core values of society and the nation. His bravery, perseverance, and desire for action continue to inspire generations, encouraging them to embrace challenges, persist, and aim for greater goals. By living and working with passion, taking concrete actions, and facing failures, we not only change ourselves, but also create profound impacts on communities and the world. Roosevelt's teachings affirm that every individual, by confronting challenges, can contribute to the sustainable development of society and humanity. And the next lesson we will explore is, do what you can with what you have where you are. A powerful reminder to act immediately, regardless of circumstances, to make a difference.